Hello, I'm Juan Valdez, and this is my video presentation, how an air conditioning unit works. Similar to how a refrigerator works, air conditioners transfer heat from a home's interior to the warm outside environment. A typical residential air conditioning unit consists of what is called a split system. A condensing coil is located outside of a home, and the evaporator coil unit is located inside of a home. Both units have a fan motor, but the outside unit has a compressor, which is the heart of the whole system. A compressor is a pump that moves refrigerant between the evaporator and the condenser. Refrigerant enters the condenser coil, rejecting heat in high pressure, high temperature vapor through the discharge line. The vapor, high in temperature, continues to travel where it enters into a complete high pressure liquid entering the TXV metering device, travels to the evaporator coil, absorbing heat inside of the home as low pressure, low temperature liquid. It will not increase in temperature until it has absorbed enough heat to turn back into a vapor. Now with the low pressure vapor refrigerant flowing through the suction line, it enters the low side service port into the compressor, starting the cycle all over again. Filter dryer's job is to trap contained moisture, acids, contaminants, and wax from circulating throughout the air conditioner. These are the service ports, low side service port and the high side service port. A 3-ton unit with an R410A refrigerant in the suction pressure will operate between 115 to 125 psig when the ambient temperature is about 95 degrees. A superheat check is done at the condensing unit suction line. If the length of the suction line vary, the superheat measure also vary. Example, if the suction line length is less than 30 feet, the superheat should be 10 to 15 degrees Fahrenheit. With a longer length line of 30 feet to 50 feet, the superheat is around 15 to 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Evaporators normally operate with a boiling point of 40 to 45 degrees Fahrenheit. The large refrigerant line carries cold vapor while in conditioning mode. On a humid day, it sweats. It's insulated to prevent humid air from coming into contact with the line. The air moves from the inside of the home to the outside of your home. Air distribution to your home from the air handler and other components. The indoor fan builds up air pressure to move air through the duct, the grills, to the conditioned space for comfort. The cool air then hits the wall, circulating down back to the return duct. A comfortable temperature inside of a home would be 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Wet bulb temperature of 65 to 55 temperatures coming out of the ductwork, and a dry bulb temperature of 95 degrees outside. If air is restricted from a dirty air filter, dirty evaporator, or dirty condensing coil, your pressures will go up and cause your AC unit to work harder, causing the compressor to overheat and amp up. An AC technician uses PVC pipe to make a small clean out trap that can be used to remove clogged, called the P-trap. A thermostat is a device that sets the temperature inside of a home and calls for cooling or heating to maintain the desired set point. For example, if your home is 74 degrees inside and you want it to feel a cool 70 degrees, you adjust the thermostat to send a signal that calls for cooling. Thank you so much, and this was my presentation.